Hey, shalom, and welcome once again to Just a Word. Today we are going to be looking at a very controversial topic: why worshiping God is spiritual suicide. And this is taken from the prophecy in Isaiah 65, verses 11 to 12, the end time prophecy in Isaiah 65, 11 to 12. And this, as I said, is a controversial topic because the whole world has been made to worship God. But where did God come from? Where did that all come from? Yes, it was given to us by the Gentiles, and we have a little thing that we need to understand about the Gentiles, and that is the Gentiles only worship idols. Whatever gods that they gave us, these gods are idols. Psalms 96 verse 5 tells us, the Bible, the scriptures tell us everything. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but Yahuwah made the heavens. All the gods that they worship are idols. Yes, they don't worship Yahuwah because Psalms 83 tells us that they hate him and they fight against him and they fight against his people, trying to wipe them off the face of the earth. All right, so they do not worship him. 1 Corinthians 10:20 also tells us that the gods that they gave us, that these gods are devils or demons. 1 Corinthians 10:20, but I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to Yahuwah. And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils. All right? So whatever they sacrifice, their Easters, their Christmases, their Lent, whatever, Mother's Day, all of those things that they sacrifice to devils, dedicated to demons. And don't tell us that now that they have found the mighty one of Yasharal and they have changed their gods and they no longer worship these gods. Because Jeremiah 2:11 tells us, hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their splendor for that which doth not profit. So that verse is telling us that only Israel will change their gods. The nations, the Gentiles, will not change their gods. And it's the Gentiles who gave us the name gods. The names God, rather, the Lord, and Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. These are the names of idols. The Lord is Baal. All right? So Isaiah 65:11. But ye are they that forsake Yahuwah, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. What we're going to show you, that troop, that they hid God behind that troop, that in the end, this was a prophecy, in the end, that the Most High's people would forsake him and worship God. And they would forget Israel, his holy mountain. And that we see today in Christianity, whereby they reject Yasharal. They don't want to hear anything about Israel. And when I say Israel, I'm not speaking about that Israel in the place called the Middle East. I'm speaking about his people who are scattered over the four corners of the earth. They are saying it does not matter who you are. It does not matter if you're Israel, neither Jew nor Gentiles. Yes? Not knowing or understanding that you cannot truly understand the scriptures and the prophecies unless you understand or know who you are. So they have rejected Zion and they are worshiping God. That's what we're trying to show you today. And to do so, let us go to the English Standard Version. But you who forsake Yahuwah, who forget my holy mountain, who set a table for fortune and fill cups of mixed wine for destiny, who set a table for fortune. Fortune is who the table is set for. So when we go back to King James Version, that troop here is fortune. But who is fortune? Because we see fortune with a capital F in the English Standard Version, which means it's a proper name. So let's see who this fortune is by going to the Good News Bible. But it will be different for you that forsake me, who ignore Zion, my sacred hill, and worship God and many, the gods of luck and fate. So God is the God of luck or fortune. This is who the children of Israel will be worshiping in the end, and this is who the whole world is worshiping right now. God. He's the God of luck. This is why he's on the dollar bill of the United States. In God we trust. Because they trust God because he's the God of fortune, God of money. Yes? So if we go to the Etsefer, we also see it there. But ye are they that forsake Yahuwah, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for God, and that furnish the drink offering unto many. So if we go back to the King James Version and take a look at what that troop means, that troop, let's see what it means. 65:11, that troop, that prepare a table for that troop, H 1409. Let's see what it means. That troop means God. In the sense of distributing fortune, troop. So they hid the name God from Isaiah 65:11. This is how slick these people are. Right? The warning is there against worshiping God. So they spread the whole Bible with God and then hid the name from in the warning with that troop. That troop is only used once in scripture. All right? So it's actually God. It's a warning against worshiping God. So let's continue and see. No, before we continue, let's look at the different translations. And we're going to see that God is a demon, ABP plus. But you are the ones having abandoned me and having forgotten my holy mountain and are preparing a table to the demon. This is that troop. This is fortune. To the demon. And filling a mixture to good luck. Yes? The BBE translation calls him chance. Same thing, God of luck, chance, fate. Yeah? The Brenton translation refers to him as fortune. The CEV calls him good luck, the gods of good luck. All right? Darby translation, God. Fortune, destiny, God and many. Fortune, destiny, King James with that troop. Fortune, destiny, fortune, fate. So, that's it. That's the warning against worshiping God. But what is the judgment for worshiping God? Isaiah 65 verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. We're going to look at this. So the worshippers of God will be destroyed. But look at this part. Because when I called, ye did not answer. Come right down. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. What we're going to do, we're going to match this up with another prophecy in Isaiah 66:4, which tells us what is going to happen to those. Yes? If you can compare 65:12, where it tells you the fate of those who worship God, with 66:4, which also tells you the fate of those who did the same thing, as he said in Isaiah 65:12, when I called, ye did not answer, when I spake, ye did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that in which I delighted not. In Isaiah 65:4, it tells us how he will destroy them. He says, I also will choose their delusions, and will bring their fears upon them. What does that mean? Delusions is deception. I will choose their deception. This is what we see happening today with this mark of the beast. That is why you see people going a whoring after this thing that they're putting in their arms. Because they have been deceived. And here's the deception. They have been deceived into fearing so that they run to take this thing. Because this thing, there is a 99.97 chance of you overcoming this thing. It's not as deadly as they make it to be. But people are so deceived and fearful that they just don't want to hear anything. They just want to get this thing. This is the deception that the Most High has brought upon them. He has chosen it. And so their fears have been brought upon them, the worshippers of God, and so they are being destroyed in the end. The worshippers of God are being destroyed. Notice both of them. Just match both of them, and you see, because when I called, ye did not answer, when I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. So the same judgment will be for those numbered to the sword, and also she has also chosen their delusions, and has brought their fears upon them, so that they be destroyed. Very, very, very sad. But that is it. The worshippers of God in the end will be destroyed. They have been numbered to the sword. They have been made to choose. The Most High has chosen their delusions and has brought their fears upon them so that they be destroyed. That is why everyone is running out. Oh, I can't wait to get this thing. I can't wait. And no one can stop me from taking this. And everybody's running to take this experimental thing. No one knows the medium to long-term effects, but everyone is boasting about taking it. And everyone is running to take it because they are either sinners or they are those who worship God. The God of fate, the God of luck, the God of chance, the God of fortune. Yahuwah Sabaoth, the mighty one of Yasharal, he's not God. Never ever get it twisted. And when he said, when I spake, they did not hear, it has been years. We have been telling people and warning them against God. We are telling them, Yahuwah is not God. Do not mix him up with God. He is the mighty one of Yasharal. He is not the God of everybody. And we are telling them he's totally different from God. Yahuwah is totally different from God. I even did a video a few years ago, 19 differences between the God of Christianity and Yahuwah Sabaoth. All right? And that's basically it. When he called, when he sent us to tell you and warn you, you didn't want to hear. You continue to worship your God and the Lord and your Jesus Christ, your Jesus Christ. All right? We also did a video called Who is Jesus Christ, explaining that Jesus Christ is a false Messiah, is not the Messiah of Scriptures. But you don't want to hear. So because you don't want to hear, he's going to choose your delusion. He's going to bring your fears upon you and bring you to damnation. It's as simple as that. Come out of her, my people. Stop worshiping God. Diligently seek out Yahuwah. If you want help to begin, or for us to guide you, you can contact us here at Just a Word. All right? We are only too willing to help people along the right path because we have been searching diligently and have searched diligently for years. And so whatever we have learned, we are willing to share. And we do not say we know it all, but we are still learning. But in the meantime, we believe that we have left the foundation of the false worship of God. And so at least we can help you there. All right? Thanks for watching. And this is Chazak Aliyahu Yasharal here from Just a Word. You can check out Just a Word Radio, or 24/7 radio station. All right? So please like if you like. Please share if you care. Comments would be welcome. And please subscribe so you can get more of our content. All right? We will continue to put out these short videos so we can give some very important heads up to people out there. All right? Thank you, and please share this video. All right. Shalom. Thanks once again.